Good morning, good morning. Today is Monday, November the 13th, 2023. Just doing a real estate tap in with you for today. So one thing that I saw that caught my eye was that it looks like refinancing, not refinancing, but home equity lines of credit, like applications, are starting to rise. This is a little bit concerning because usually when you see a rise in these things, that means that people are pulling out equity in their home. But most of the times, people are not using that money to go and invest in things. They're using it to help them pay their bills. And that could be a sign that some things are starting to happen within the real estate market in terms of going negative, possibly. It's not 100%, but it's one of the factors that is looked at when it starts to be somewhat of a concern within the housing market. Things like that. Also, they start to look at credit card debt. I think as a country, we're at like $1 trillion collectively of credit card debt. So people start to max out their credit cards, start taking out loans against their property. These are just signs that there could be some distress, some stress in the market. So again, we say that because we've been talking about real estate notes. If you are somebody that is pulling money out of your house, you may want to potentially look at purchasing a note. You're purchasing, a cash flow stream, so you can put that money, to work for you, and hopefully, based on what you have to pay for that home equity line of credit, you can get yourself into some type of note that'll pay you more than that amount, so you're actually making money. But also too, when it comes to notes, we can potentially help people who are in certain situations. Maybe there's a way that we can structure the note that that you get your monthly payment taken care of. Maybe there's a way for you to make extra amount of money as well, some cash flow on it, depending on how it's structured and depending on how much the monthly payment is. So notes can be a great way to kind of help people out that are going through some form of distress. We can structure it, like I said, so you can possibly get some cash flow, or at least not have to take on the burden of making that payment, and then you can go and do something else. And so what we can do is we can take over a loan subject to the loan that you have, and then what we would do is create a note for another buyer, where they could live in that particular property. So if you're following me, you'll see that there are deals structured like that I have on the YouTube channel, Abundant Capital Group. So this is why, again, we're talking about notes right now. It's a good thing to look into during these particular economic times that we're having and situations that we're coming across. Knowing how to structure a note, if you want to buy a note, knowing these things is going to help you during this particular time. So if you're interested in learning about it, you can go to the YouTube channel. Got some videos on there that kind of explain everything. And then, if you want to talk, have some other conversations, let's do that. If you are experiencing some type of distress right now, or a situation, maybe we can find a way that works for everyone to solve the problem, so to speak. So just knowing about real estate notes and how it works and the ins and outs, it's going to help you during this particular time. So reach out. I'll be back today at 12:30. If anybody has any questions about the market or anything like that, you can join me and we can talk about it. 12:30 on Instagram at Abundant Capital Group. All right. I will see you a little bit later at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time. Have a good one.